Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another weekly video, and I got some stuff to show you, right? So we're gonna get right into it. It was a pretty good week for Diecast again this week. It's just been really amazing, just fantastic. I'm gonna get one thing out of the way like immediately. I already posted this to my Instagram, but my buddy Crazy Todd's Diecast on Instagram, local friend of mine. I mention him all the time on the channel, all that good stuff. Raw. Yep. So that is now the third Raw in my collection, and the second week in a row that I've added a Raw to the collection. And this one comes from Todd, who actually he gets into all these raffles, and he's like, you know, super lucky for whatever reason, and wins like all the time. Like he's in so many different like raffle group pages and Facebook pages and all that stuff that do raffles, and he just won this in a raffle. He bought 2 spots for the raffle, I believe, and he just charged me for the 2 spots. So what an insane buddy. And then this same deal. Just entered to the raffle. Why not? Won it. Charged me for the 2 spots. I mean, I don't know. Without friends like that in this hobby, my collection would be like nothing like what it is. They just wouldn't. It wouldn't be even close. And these people that hook me up, like Crazy Todd and my buddy Shirash, it's like so hard to even repay them. And the neat thing about it is like they really don't, it's not like they're doing something to an end, you know, they're not even doing it for shout outs in these videos. I mean, they don't, it's not about that. They just, you know, they like hook me up with Diecast. We're a tight knit little group here in my town. And anyway, forever grateful, guys, for what you have both added to my collection. All right, so speaking of buddies and stuff, this box that I got actually in the mail today. I was going to film this video yesterday. Today is Friday. I didn't do it yesterday. I didn't end up having enough time to do it. This is from Ivan Dominguez, 55_gasser on, if I can get this thing open, on Instagram. Anyway, I did already open it. I did already take a peek, so I know it's in here. I know you probably wanted me to open it up on video. He just messaged me saying he had a surprise for me, and it was just one car. It was loose, and it was something that he knew I wanted and needed, and so he, you know, he told me a while back that he was going to send it, and then just touched base with me this week saying, hey, I actually finally sent it. So you said, hey Dave, bud, it's a token of our friendship. If you can open on your weekly video, no return fire, just give me a shout out on your weekly video. Hope you like it, Dave. Your homie at 55_gasser, Ivan. All right, so thank you very much, bud, for this. It is a loose car. It is a car that I gave up in a trade, and kind of, I didn't regret it because I got an Auto World Raw as part of the trade from local buddy Jeremy Bolter. Okay, that's another story. And I had a carded one of these, and I got rid of it, and then immediately, I didn't really regret it, but I just knew eventually I had to try to get this back. So this is a loose Cool Combi Super. And there it is. Oddly enough, and I was like inspecting this a little bit before, I'm like, one weird thing about it, and I don't know if anybody can tell me if this is, if I'm correct in saying this, but it looks like somebody used like silver paint or something and painted the trim around the roof line on this. I don't know, because I looked up pictures online and I didn't see any with a silver trimmed roof line. I don't know why exactly someone would do that. You know, and looking at it closer, they may have touched up the VW emblem as well. I don't know if it's that Maltov pen, that chrome pen, or what it is, but Ivan, if you know the story on that, just let me know. Well, I'll message you anyway and just say, hey, thanks, and see if you can let me know about that. But really cool nonetheless. So really cool to get this and add this back into the collection. Super cool combi, and just super excited to get it. That's one of the supers that I just, you know, definitely wanted to get back after I had traded it. So I am very happy to have that back. So thank you very much, Ivan, for that. All right, next up is going to be, oh, this is also a shout out to Todd. So Todd hooked me up with the 2 K-Day cars I needed, Cougar and Lambo. So that's awesome. And then my buddy Angel, we all kind of went in and bought, what are these, Walgreens exclusive or Kroger exclusive? Gosh, no, I don't remember. I think they're Kroger exclusive. But anyway, these 2 cars here, the Chevy 2 and the Ford GT Race, there also were 2 others, and they were lame castings, and I just didn't really care for them or whatever, so I'll probably just resell them. And I didn't even keep them out in this video. One's like the Gotta Go or whatever, or the toilet car. You know, I just don't collect that car. Maybe I'll give it to my son. Potty training time. So yeah, so there's that, those 2 cars. So we'll open up these 4 mainline Hot Wheels in the next segment of the video. And then so I did that Auto World unboxing, actually filmed that yesterday as opposed to filming my weekly video yesterday, which I normally do film that one on Thursdays, but I did that small Auto World unboxing. This was the car that I got as a bonus from the Playing Mantis Vault. So we'll go ahead and open up this Johnny in the second segment. And then sticking with Johnny, the new Street Freaks series has been hitting stores, and there's 3 really cool, actually there's really 4 really cool cars, and I didn't get one of them, but I was able to get, or actually, again, Todd found them in the store, and I just PayPal them for him or whatever, but got this guy right here, the Pontiac Firebird. So we're going to open up that one. This is in the blacked out version. So this is Street Freaks 2018 Release 3. These are version B. I imagine version A is probably a more matte black, and then this version B is a gloss black. And then the van on the run, this 40 Econoline van. Can't go wrong with the Johnny Lightning van. Of course, in the Boogie Van sub-series, same series, those Street Freaks 2018 Release 3. It's a nice series. And then, of course, the Import Heat, the 96 Civic hatchback. And the sweet green color. This is really, really rally green. So we're going to open up those Johnnies in the second segment. And then these are from, I got these from SC Diecast. SC Diecast sent these along with a series of cars with the Circuit Legends that I had pre-ordered from them. So these were 3 Greenlight from the Tokyo Torque Series 3 that I wanted. We got 2 of the 1972 and 1971 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTRs. I'm excited to have this tooling. Had to get both of them, especially after seeing them on Heavy Metal 164's channel and like the engine detail and stuff, and just how nice these castings look. So I am definitely excited to go ahead and get these opened up. Take a peek at those. And then I had to get this 72 BRE Datsun 510. And that blue Datsun livery, which matches the Car Culture car. That was in like the RLC Car Culture series for the 510 for Hot Wheels. But anyway, we're going to open up, of course, we're going to open up this in the next segment too. And I think I have the red one, don't I? Yeah, I do got the red one. Maybe we'll keep that out just for a little compare. And then lastly, this was an eBay purchase. My buddy, another local buddy of mine, Andrew, the van guy, that van guy on YouTube, so check his videos out, alerted me to one of these was on eBay for really cheap. Okay, cheaper, way cheaper than they normally go. And I offered I even went, like, it was best offer, and I offered lower than the asking price, and the guy accepted my offer right away. So I was like, wow, that is really sweet. So thanks, Andrew, for pointing that out, that was available. I noticed in the pictures and stuff that the packaging looks scuffed. The blister looks a little bit yellowed. The packaging's falling apart. So this is $4,374 out of $13,000. Well, I don't care if the packaging is falling apart because you guys know I'm going to open it. But this is that Jones Soda Co. Super Van. Jones Soda Van. So I did not have this in my van collection, and now I've finally checked it off of the list. It's kind of cool. I don't even really know exactly how it was available, but it's probably, I think you had to buy it in stores with Jones Soda. I'm not really sure. Or did you order it on the website? I don't really know. But anyway, I didn't have it, and now I have this van, and we're going to open that up in the second segment of the video. So, the only thing we're not going to open up is I'm not going to open up this Ultra Red because this is from the latest series of Auto World, and now I am only missing one, well, not the latest series, the one right before the latest series. So now I'm only missing the Ford Mustang GT from this series. And then I'll have all 6, and then I'll open up all 6 in one shot. So that's what I'm doing. Goals. All right, so, but we are going to open up this raw. We're going to open this raw. And I'm excited about that. There is like what looks like a little like scratch or scuffing in the clear coat on this thing, on this raw. So I'm interested to see. It's hard to tell if it's on the package or if it's on the car. And I'm interested to see that. And then I'm also interested to see if once I do get it out, I might take like a little polish or whatever and see if I can get that scratch out of there. So I don't know. We'll see what I do with that. But that's just exciting to have. It's another raw, and we're gonna open that one up. All right, so that's it. Let's go ahead and flip the camera around. Stay tuned. We're gonna look at all this stuff up close and open up some stuff as usual. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a quick look at this Super Treasure Hunt Cool Combi. Oh, I didn't grab the regular one out. Normally I would do that, but that's okay. So anyway, this is what I'm talking about with this like silver trim on the top, as I mentioned in the first half of this video. So I just thought that was kind of weird that that is there. Ivan, if you know anything about that, just let me know what the deal is with that, but it's all good. Doesn't really matter to me. It's an example of the Super. I am glad to add it to the collection. Again, definitely a Super I didn't want to let go of when I did. And I'm definitely happy to have it back in the collection. So thank you very much at 55_gasser for this guy. So thank you so much for that. All right, so that out of the way, then we can go do this, the Jones Soda Company Super Van, or the Jones Soda Van, or the 70s Dodge van, or whatever it is, 70s van casting. So there's been a bunch of different versions of this tooling, by the way. It's all the same deal, but to me, so I collect all of them. So here it is, Jones Soda Company. There's your number. 13,000 of these are out there, so there's a lot of them out there. But usually they go for a decent amount of money. I haven't really tracked them down, but I know that this one was cheaper than normal. So just a quick overview of it. This is painted in an enamel gloss black with these white flames. Hot Wheels logo. Oh, it's got the www.jonessoda.com backwards, so if you were to look at it in your rear view mirror, it would show forward. That's kind of cool. Full deco. 10 years, Jones Soda. That's a nice van. I'm glad to add it to the collection. I'm glad to check it off of the list and was able to do it inexpensively. So again, patience always pays off, guys, or most often does. You wait a little bit, wait till something, if you don't want to pay a premium for something, just wait till you can find it for a good deal, and when the time is right, and go ahead and pull the trigger. So that was the case with this van. So excited to have it. Pretty sweet. All right, so there's that one, and then we'll just stick with Hot Wheels until we're done with Hot Wheels here. Let's open up these real quick. So here's the 63 Chevy 2. I think these are Kroger exclusive. looks really nice. Love it. That black, blue, yellow flame job there. I think it looks really good. Cool little casting. Glad to add her to my loose basic Hot Wheel collection. And then this one here, powered by EcoBoost. This is your 2016 Ford GT Race. Again, this is like a Kroger exclusive, I believe. And there it is in black and blue. Looks fantastic in this color. Definitely the best color of this car out this year. I think otherwise they put it out in like a red and an orange. Neither of which looked that fantastic. This one actually looks really good in this color scheme with the black and blue. It's got a striking appearance. I like it a lot. So, pretty awesome. Don't like this casting as much as I like the regular Ford GT casting, but still pretty cool. So there is that one, and then two more mainlines, so two more exclusives. K-Day exclusive Lambo. I'm sure you guys have seen this already. Nice to have one of these. I bet you this car was a dollar car, but I bet you it will go up in value. It probably you probably are selling on eBay already for a decent amount of money. This Lamborghini Mirror Homage is cool because it is actually the to me the correct color scheme for it. This is just the kind of quintessential color scheme of the Miura, where they had the blue and the gold coloring, and I think it just looks really, really good like this. And I actually like this color combo better than the red one, even though the red one's a super. So obviously I like the super the best, but this one is really good too, and I definitely dig it. So that's really cool. It's really cool to get a Lamborghini K-Day exclusive color. And then this is actually a casting I collect, the 68 Mercury Cougar. So this thing is sweet. And nice to check this one off the list. And yellow and red. I just really like this casting. This casting's only been put out premium twice, I think. It's been in the well, it was a convention piece, a dinner piece that I think was it the dinner car? Finale car? Probably the finale car. I need to get that one yet. That's the only one I'm missing. Then I'll have them all. But that's just kind of a tough get because I don't think they made a lot of them, like 1,500 or something like that. Not that many. But this thing is awesome. Really, really cool. I like it. I love this casting. And I just have one more to go and I can complete it. So that is awesome. All right, next up, let's go ahead and let's get the raw out of the way. Well, not out of the way, into the collection and into it loose. Let's see if you can see what I'm talking about. See that mark on the side there? I don't know if once I get this out of the package, if I'm just going to be able to rub that off, or if it's actually scratched into the metal, or if it's actually scratched into the clear coat that is on the metal. If it is scratched on the clear coat that's on the metal, I actually might be able to, I might have a cure for it. I don't know if I should touch it anyway, but whatever. Let's go ahead and open it up. It's the second raw that I'm opening up loose. I still have to open up the one from Sharash. It's going to be in a different video featuring a lot of Mustang Mach 1s. So this is from Release 1 from Auto World. Numero Uno premium release. This production date code is on the bottom here, 6/15/2013. So it's already 5 years old. And go ahead and open that up. And she doesn't disappoint. All right, so there is your raw Auto World. So let's take a look at this little like scratch thing on here. Am I gonna be able to rub it off? No. Can I scratch it off with my fingernail? Nope, it's on there. But it does appear to be part of the clear coat. I don't know if I should waste any time on it. This thing still looks cool, whether or not it has that little thing there. I mean, if it had it anyway in the metal, I mean, they would have just painted over it anyway. So this is a raw. It's a true raw. I don't think they really polished the metal. This is probably how the metal just looks right before they go ahead and decide to paint it. So really cool to get it. So it's got all the normal details that it would on the standard car. They just didn't paint it. They just clear coated it instead. And it should have an opening hood, hopefully. Oh man, there it goes. Opening hood, engine detail in there. And then just for giggles, I went ahead and here's the Ultra Red from that release. Looks really nice. And then the two regular colors from that release. One was this like lime green here. Very nice looking. Definitely a cool color for this car. And then this weird like, I don't know if it's like a plum crazy or whatever they would call it, but in this color. Not a very attractive color, I don't think. I would never get a car in this color, but looks all right. But this thing is just awesome to add another raw Auto World to the collection. Always feels good to open up a car like this, to get out of the package. There was a time in my life where this would be very difficult to open. And now it just comes with ease. So open your cars, guys. It gets easier the more you open, let me tell you. So fantastic to have this. And again, thank you very much, Todd, for this car. So glad to add it to my collection. I'm not going after all the raws, by the way. That would just be like an impossible feat. So if I can get 1 or 2, 3 or 4, whatever, 5, 6, I'll get as many as I'm able to get. But, you know, I'm not paying 100 to... I mean, shoot, some of them go for about $500. So I'm not, you know, shelling out that kind of cash for 164 scale cars. It's just not happening. All right, so here we go. So this one is in the Blacked Out series, limited one of 3,700. There's your Freak Facts. It's in black velvet. All right. Now, I'm interested to see this here. This tooling... Yeah, okay. So they have two different Trans Am toolings that I think they're still currently going to use. And the other one is coming out in Classic Gold Series. So this one's like the 73. I think they do like a 71 through 74 maybe with this same tooling. And it looks pretty good. But I know this tool is like reaching end of life. And it was apparent when they put it out in the other Street Freaks release, where it was a spoiler, where it didn't have a hood. But the wheel wells, and I didn't bring that one out, but there was an issue with the rear wheel well actually looking like it had a curve. It looked like the tooling like left the metal very, very thin, and then it had some issues. This actually doesn't look bad at all. However, it does have a little bit of the lean going on where the base isn't perfectly on, or something was sitting weird in the interior when they put the base down, which sadly is somewhat of an issue with Greenlight and somewhat of an issue with Johnny Lightning. You do occasionally see issues with that with Auto World too, but they're not as common. I wonder if it has something to do with tooling age. I just don't know. I don't really know. I mean, this has been hypothesized by me a bunch of times, and I still don't really know the answer. But this does look cool. This all blacked out Trans Am. I'm definitely going to get the other one. There's a card, so when that comes out, and or if I see the version A one, I'll get that one. I'm just looking at the base here. Looking at the Shady. There's your plate. That's pretty cool. Trans Am Ponic. Nice details. Round 2 does do a great job with these toolings. They do a great job with these Johnny Lightning toolings. It's just... I hope they come up with more, like, some new tools for Johnny Lightning. I don't know how long they're going to be able to rely on the tooling catalog of Johnny Lightning, even though it is super robust. I mean, there's a lot out there, so. But not all the castings are that great either. So there's a few that are really, really good, and there's some that are pretty mediocre from Johnny Lightning's past. All right, so this casting's great. This is the Ford van. Of course I like it. Oh, here's your, just in case you wanted to read the freak facts. It's a metallic dark teal. Okay, so there is that. And here's the car. Van on the run. Smoked. Really nice details on this one. The color is great too. I'm trying to think of what the other color is. Shoot, I should know that and I don't. This bubble window up here is tampoed. Of course, it's not actually put in. Very nice, heavy casting. This one does not have rubber tires. It has plastic tires. A lot of these vans do have plastic tires, unfortunately. I wish they would put rubber tires on this thing, but it's probably a cost concern with this casting because this thing is so heavy and uses a lot of die-cast metal. I mean, this thing is a chunk. So, very, very awesome to get, though. Definitely dig it, and definitely will get the alternate color when I see it or if it becomes available to me. Next is the really, really rally green 1996 Honda Civic hatchback. There you go. Two different front bumper variations for this casting. That's interesting. I didn't pull out any of the other ones I have. I've got the two other hobby or meal exclusive releases of this. Don't have this one. This is limited to 2,500. There's the card. The series is on the back. Cool little artwork there. And then the card. So I was really on the fence about even liking this casting at all until I got the Miho exclusive ones. And man, they were really nice. So I decided if I seen this one in the store or whatever, I would definitely pick it up. And I will probably pick up its alternate color too. I don't know if I'm going to buy, there's another two, I think, hobby releases coming out for this. I'm not sure I'm going to get those. I mean, I don't need a ton of this casting. It's not like I'm a Honda Civic hatchback fan. But I do like this casting and I think it's good. Their import heat line is very hit or miss. There's some toolings with major issues. In particular, the Skyline tooling. It's got some issues. So does like the 280SX or whatever it is. That's got some issues too. But this one doesn't have any issues. The stance is really nice on it, and all the ones I've seen. And it just looks good. The base is on straight. I think it looks really nice. They could do more with the headlight tampo detail instead of just having it this silver cover like that. The back looks okay. I mean, it's not fantastically detailed, but I think it looks really good for what it is. So there it is. There's that. So there's Johnny Lightning. Oh, besides this, there's Plymouth AR Cuda, one of only 10,000 made. This is from 1999 is the copyright date. In Muscle Cars USA. Looks pretty nice. It's got rubber tires. It's got a metal body. It's got a metal base. Comes with a POG. And good detail. Good detail. I've never had an example of this Johnny Lightning tooling, so it's kind of cool to get that. Hood opens here. Some detail underneath. Not a whole lot. The motor is not a separate piece. It's cast into the body. There's the base for you. That's pretty cool. It looks pretty good. No complaints with this one. I usually get a lame car in the cases when they shoot me that stuff. When they give you that free car with the 6-car case, they pick a Johnny Lightning out at random that they've got in the vault, right? And normally I don't get anything cool. This is the coolest one I've definitely got out of one of those. So that's pretty sweet. Pretty nice. So I like that. I like that car a lot. All right, then lastly, we're going to take a look at some Greenlight Tokyo Torque. So Reed Dotson 510. Let's start with this one. So gotta ask a question. So you Hot Wheels collectors out there that are nuts about the 510, I don't know how many of that type of collector really watches my channel that really is into the JDM stuff and really is a Hot Wheels guy, you know, not necessarily another diecast guy. I guess you probably wouldn't watch too much of my channel because I don't show just Hot Wheels all the time. What do you guys think about this casting, though? I want to know. You should like it. I mean, maybe people say it's too small, but this is like scale accurate, I believe, for the car. And I think this thing is actually fantastic. This Greenlight tooling is really good. Really good. Here's the other one. Those look great together. They definitely look great together. And most of these that I've seen like haven't had any issues with them at all. So there's some Greenlight toolings that are a miss. This one is definitely a hit. The motor detail is really nice on this one. I really like it. I mean, you could go Atomica Limited Vintage on a Datsun 510 and get something, you know, higher quality or whatever. But for the money, this tooling is probably the best you can get, even over the Hot Wheels, because you're going to pay a lot more for a Brie Hot Wheels Datsun 510 in any configuration, whether it is the RLC Car Culture one or the RLC, the one that was an RLC piece, or the Vintage Racing one. Obviously, you're going to shell out lots of cash for that. These will cost you $6 if you can find them in a store, maybe $7 if you can find them in a store. If you got a hobby dealer, probably $6 ish. So, and they're nice. So very nice. So shout out to SC Diecast, my buddies, for hooking me up with these. All right, so this is the 1972 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR in a nice, beautiful silver color. This is the casting I was really excited for. Out of all the Tokyo Torque castings that have come out so far, this one I think is going to be my favorite. In general, I just really like this car. We got a small paint flaw on the hood in the flat black. It's got these little tiny mirrors. Those are plastic. Those are a separate entity there. The rear looks pretty good. The lenses are in there fairly straight. There's one that's a little crooked. Grill looks good. This one, hood opens like that. And the engine detail on this thing is nutty. Okay, that is good looking. You can't deny that that's impressive for Greenlight. That's impressive for at any standard. I should have got out the M2 one. The M2 one is a joke compared to this. Just a joke. The M2 detail on that. Gosh, do I have one open? And if I do, I should totally grab it. You know, I don't think I even have one. Shoot. You know, maybe that's something for another video. I think that Heavy Metal 164 did show you that comparison. So you'll have to check out one of his videos for that. Here's the black one. Okay, so this is really cool. I like this one a lot. So this one is in a little bit better shape. I don't see any paint flaws on it. Here's the front of it. See if we can open up that hood. It's kind of hard to get open because it opens up in reverse from a normal hood. I just want to see that engine in here. I know it's not going to be any different, but there it is. Can we zoom in on that a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Oh, this one might have hood shutting issues though, which is always something that is not fun. But look at that car. Good job on the tooling for sure. Wow. Yeah, I really like it. I really like that engine detail. I really, really like it. So tempted to just grab an M2 right now. I'm looking over to see if I got one. Let me go check. So sorry about this, guys. You can really check out now if you don't want to wait for this. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna check it out. Why not? Little bonus content here if you stuck around. All right, so this is the 71 Nissan Skyline GTR. Okay, we're gonna open this up right in front of you on camera. All right, so this is essentially the same vehicle, right? Yes, I didn't have this open. I don't really care, right? Just rip it apart. M2 machines. As you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of M2 machines. If there's a company I collect the least amount of, it is these. Oh man, and of course that screw is in there. Are we even going to be able to take this screw out on camera? I should have paused the video. I can always cut it, I guess. Let's see here. Unscrewing. In Greenlight's defense, you didn't have to see me struggle to cut open the package on the Greenlight, so not that it was really a struggle, but oh my god, dude. That screw is really in there. I hate having a monkey with screws, unless it's a Kyosho, because those come out super easy all the time. And most of the time, M2s do come out easy. I don't know why this one's being such a... Oh, and even after the screw... There we go. All right. Out. We're out. Okay. So what do you guys think? Overall shape of the car. Looks pretty similar. It looks almost the same. So the mirrors are in different spots. The mirrors are higher up on this one as well. Okay. They're slightly different vehicles, right? Slightly different trims, because this one's got the spoiler and stuff. Taillights, definitely give it to them. Give it to Greenlight. Front end, definitely give it to Greenlight as well. Let's go ahead and open this hood. If I can get it open. Oh, man. It's really hard to get open. Don't want to use this. Okay, there we go. Got it. Oh, and back down. Wah, wah. There we go. Got it. Open this hood back up. Okay, let's take a look. Not like engine details should really be what makes you decide whether or not you're going to pick up a die-cast car. But look at that. There's nothing there. I mean, there's nothing to write home about there. Yeah, no. I mean, other than that, the car does look nice. It does. But in that, it just doesn't look great. Taillights definitely don't look great on this one either. The license plate is even crooked. It's not bad, though. It's really not that bad. But when you compare it to this, I mean, what? Look at that. And I know they're different motors, too, right? Because they're different trim packages. But the detail in there is top-notch for 1/64 scale. For sure. Wheels look a lot better, too. And there you have it. So, all right. So, sorry for that struggle. I'll try to cut that out of the video. And thank you guys very much for watching another weekly episode. Again, just real quick, let's take a look at that raw. Fantastic. Awesome stuff. All right, so thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good day.